Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gutterball 77. Got my great co-host and brother over here, Jackson. It's going to be a fantastic week. We got some hot topics for y'all. Just remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to come on the show, make sure you drop a comment below or contact us at gutterballbusiness@gmail.com. Anyways, should we jump right into Song of the Week? Or, well, really, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Jackson, how are you doing?
Good, I'm chilling. And I wanted to throw in there, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, because that's the thing we do here. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
There's no jazz here.
Yeah,
I don't do jazz.
See,
when I'm doing the intro, I don't do jazz.
Jazz.
Well, I don't do jazz. I don't do jazz. Nope, no jazz. It's not getting jazzy. No.
We do the jazz. We do the jazz hands. We do all that. Could you even name one jazz song? Right now, name a jazz song.
That one
Look
black
at
guy
this
with the
guy
trumpet.
right here. A black guy with the trumpet. That is not an answer. We're not taking that.
Louis Armstrong, right?
Survey says that's not an answer. It's not an answer. Black guy with the trumpet. Whatever. I'm great, Paul. I'm doing better than you, probably. I don't know. But what's up? What's new in your world? I heard you got some exciting ass things happening. We could touch on later in the cast if you wanted to.
Yeah. It's been going good. Also, really stressed. Working out a lot, as you can tell. My fucking forehead's breaking out like a Papa John's pizza. I think just due to all the stress, to be real with you. But that's all right. Hanging in there. Jack, do you have a song of the week?
I do have a song of the week. Now we're coming hot at you with DMX song. Okay. Now I can't remember what the blood on my hand. Oh, blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. The DMX album. You know, the classic album. You know, it has X Gun Give It To You. I don't think it's in that one. I don't think it is. Anyway.
I don't know anything about DMX other than that he fucks dogs.
Does he?
Oh yeah, he fucks dogs.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, DMX
Is that made up?
Dogs. I think he's dead.
I think he's dead. I think you have him confused with Israel Adesanya. But
No.
Either way, DMX does not fuck dogs, Paul. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he does bark a lot in his songs.
He died in 2021.
Oh yeah, he did. Right. Oh.
Yeah, he fucks dogs.
Shows how little I know or care about DMX. Anyway,
pretty sure that guy fucks dogs. He's also extremely homophobic.
That just makes you like him more. Yeah, he did say the fat. Again, he did say that a lot in the song.
Okay.
What do you mean? I did the break, Paul. I did the pause. You can say any racial epithet with a 3 to 5 second pause between the syllables.
Who said that? Where did you learn this theory? That's horrible. That's awful. No idea. Fuck off.
It's fine. You can say whatever you want on YouTube now. Anyway, yeah, I guess it makes sense. I believe he's homophobic. I think they say the F word like 5 or 6 times in that song at least. But anyway,
no, it's not even just that song. Half the songs he's got lyrics about that he hates him. Like he's horrible.
That's funny. I bet I could trap him. Anyway, he's got a song called "The Omen" with Marilyn Manson, and it's I think it's part 2 of like a 3-part series where it's DMX talking to the devil after he got shot and he's like bleeding out and he sees the devil. Marilyn Manson delivers the hook, kind of like a very religious biblical text, just hook. The recording's very Dirty South Memphis rap, like very kind of like the Suicide Boys Ying Yang tapes, kind of quiet down, toned down. And DMX kind of switches between this high pitched like nerdy voice when he's kind of not really nerdy, but like more high pitched voice when he's talking as the devil, then goes back to his normal. But I think it's really good. And the reason I like it is because Marilyn Manson's in it, and I was like, the fuck. And then I discovered he has a song with Eminem called "The Way I Am." They did an edit, and that's really good. But yeah, I know I've been listening to that a lot. The only problem with the song is for the first 5 minutes, a literal minute of the song is a woman crying in a hospital room about her dying son, and I don't know what the point of that is. That it's supposed to be his mom, but it's very sad. I don't want to hear it. It's just like, my baby, take my baby, don't take my baby, and it's like the first minute of the song, and I'm like,
but yes, I understand.
I know I'm cutting out. I could see that, but either way, good song. Check that one out. Marilyn Manson, DMX, "The Omen." It's just shit right there.
I didn't even know they did a song together. No.
Me neither. Okay, that's good.
It's just because you were peeking, that's why.
Yeah.
My song of the week is by Drowning Pool, classic band. Now, only listen to like the first album or 2 by Drowning Pool, whatever Dave Williams was the lead singer, because he was like, he was the main guy. Then they had a different lead singer and he died. Then they had a different lead singer and he died. And the other one left. And like that band's been cursed when it comes to lead singers, to be honest with you. But Dave Williams, R.I.P., probably one of the best like alternative metal or just kind of like rock singers there was in that early late 90s early 2000s kind of genre of music, in my opinion. But the song Sinner by Drowning Pool has been kind of my jam lately. Obviously you gotta like Bodies Hit the Floor. I mean, it's a classic. Yeah, but that's my song of the week. And the reason why I bring it up is just because it's been like kind of my, interestingly enough, has been my Sinner's been my wind down song after working out. So
that is a good wind down song. Jet Li, the one. That's all I know it from. So look, I'm a sinner, baby. Yeah. What do you mean? Drowning Pool was the only fucking band in the whole movie.
Yeah, that's pretty much the entire soundtrack was Drowning Pool.
I think at least
Rob
4 of the
Zombie.
action scenes back to back are Drowning Pool. There's Drowning Pool,
or like Breaking Benjamin and other shit.
Benjamin, yeah. Or Rob Zombie. I think, yeah, Drowning Pool definitely has one of the most like recognizable 2000 metal songs of all time. And the vocalist definitely has that recognizable. He has that almost era-defining voice, kind of like when you hear Fred Durst or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about that.
It's weird.
It's like you're like that voice is the genre, like right there, like that, 2000. I don't know,
because it wasn't grunge, it was different.
Yeah, it was kind of like music for. Because he's the one that showed me it, but kind of music for Brother Joe, that age group. Was like not quite dad metal, but now it definitely is. But at the time, it was probably a little harder. But it's definitely reached that era of death metal or dad metal. But
I don't know. I don't like the term dad metal because I like all those bands, and I don't really consider them dad metal because I'm not a dad.
What band?
I'm 25.
Her name is. I'll tell you whether or not. So
Mudvayne.
Dad metal.
Drowning Pool.
Dad metal.
Rob Zombie.
Dad metal. Dad metal. Dad metal. Is that not dad metal?
Coltrane?
No, not dad.
Stone Sour?
Dad metal. Well, actually, no. They're too recent. They came out like 2001 or something. So that's not really dad metal.
That's kind of when Drowning Pool. I don't know. I don't know my music history.
That's different though because Drowning Pool sucks. So
they don't suck. I love Drowning Pool. They suck after Dave Williams.
Literally, after. So they do suck. They suck something. So
I don't even know if they're a band anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if they were not even making music anymore.
Oh, Lamb of God. That's another one. Oh, Five Finger Death Punch. That's another one.
Oh God, Five Finger Death Punch is horrible, dude. I used to like them, and now I cringe looking back at like when I listened to them in like middle school because my friend was really into them.
I went and saw their concert because Megadeth was opening for him and or was played before him, and we left when Five Finger came on. We just walked out. We're like, excuse us, we don't give a fuck. But yeah, I didn't want to see that trash band. I mean, I was at their concert, but yeah, not my vibe at all.
That lead singer seems like a fucking asshole.
He probably is.
Ivan Moody or whatever his name is.
Ivan Moody. What is he, a Harry Potter character or some shit?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. All I know is Jack out here looking like the fucking people. You're looking like Randall Boggs from Monsters Inc. getting his scream sucked out with those fucking lips.
Does it look like that?
No, I'm just fucking with you. Earlier when your camera was breaking up, it kind of looked like that.
I don't know why you're like constantly throwing shade at me when you're late every single day and you'd be looking like that. All right, maybe you got rid of that old yee ass haircut. You get some bitches up on your dick. Better yet, you should call your dog
I don't
ass.
have fucking hair.
If she stop fucking with that lawyer or brain surgeon, she fucking with.
Shut the fuck up.
And then I have someone of a color come in and say the word and walk out. But that we can't do that right now. That'll be on the in-person cast once we get that set up. Which is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen.
You been watching any movies lately?
Shit, have I been watching any movies? Yeah, I've been watching watch a little bit of Scott Pilgrim here and there, you know what I'm saying?
That's not like the movie?
The movie, yeah, I watched that like 3 or 4 times. But I watched.
Why'd you watch it that many times?
Because I like it, okay, Paul? Actually, here's the thing about
I feel it. There's a movie I went through the same thing with last year. You want to know what it was?
Huh?
It was Orange County.
Oh, okay. That's not bad though. That's okay. I mean, I haven't seen that in a while actually. Is that on Netflix? I should watch that.
Anyways, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, and then I watched the anime a couple times through, just because other people I was hanging out with haven't seen it, so I'm like, oh, let's watch the Scott Pilgrim, which is good. I'm gonna lie, but there was something I have been watching, and I just forget what it was. It was animated too. Go on, let me throw up my Netflix because I wanted to talk about this, but I lost what I was watching. Oh, I watched some of Black Mirror, That's what it was.
Oh, I could never get into. Is that the show where like each episode's a different thing?
Yeah, it's just a little different.
I watched a few of the first season. I couldn't get into it, but it's funny. I got into Cabinets of Curiosities, but I never finished that.
Cabinet of Curiosities sucks compared to Black Mirror. Actually, I watched all of Cabinet Curiosities. I didn't enjoy it, especially from Guillermo del Toro, the guy that made
Guillermo
del Tortilla. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it wasn't that good. You gotta hit him. Black Mirror, I watched about 10 episodes of that. It's okay. I mean, it's nothing super special. But the show that I did watch all of in one night, pretty much, because we were just chilling, is because I've already seen the first 2 seasons. Is Love, Death, and Robots. Have you heard of that, Paul?
We've watched all that. I don't know. We didn't think that show was that great. Yeah.
I like the animation. I like that stuff, but I watched the entirety of that in like one sitting. Like,
aren't they really short though?
They're like 15 minutes. But when there's like 20 episodes in a season, you're like, damn, I just fucking watch. I think we watched like 6 hours of that. Anyway,
you can rip through it.
That
really
I
quick.
watched. Yeah, you can rip through it. But I just been watching that, and then of course finish off Invincible. But we're not.
We already talked about that. Yeah. So I want to talk about this now. I watched this months ago, but it's been on the topic list. Is Talk to Me, that horror movie I think I told you about. So Talk to Me is an interesting horror movie. It's got a way different spin than most horror movies I've ever seen. And what's crazy about it is the people that wrote and produced it and directed it are Danny and Michael Filippo. And they're Australian, and you might know them. They had a YouTube channel called Raka, Racka. They're the guys that made like gory, like Ronald McDonald fight videos and shit like that on YouTube. Go check them out. They're pretty funny. And so they've been off YouTube for a while now, though, and everyone was kind of wondering, well, where'd they go? And they got into some like legal trouble in Australia for some of the pranks they did. I think they literally went to court because they took a car and completely lined it and sealed it off so there would be no water leakage on the inside, and they filled the car up with water from the ground up to the top of the sunroof, and they all had scuba gear on, and they were driving around with a car full of water, and the cops pulled them over on a public road, and the cops did not like that, the officials in Australia, and they got in a lot of trouble for it. But anyways,
also another thing, they got trouble. They dropped that car from like 50 feet. And they were not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and so now we're kind of wondering, well, what happened? And well, I think they moved to Los Angeles or have mainly been out. No, they're still in Australia, but they were working on a movie called Talk to Me. They got it in a film festival. They got A24 to kind of, which, as you guys know, is one of those. What is A24 technically? A publisher? Are they a publisher though? They're a publisher, right? They publish smaller films and give them a bigger budget kind of deal, I think. Anyways, so it did really well as far as reviews, and it did what, and it got actually published. It's a real movie. Go check out Talk to Me if you're looking for a new horror movie and you haven't seen it. It's the premise is basically like these kids have a hand. It's like a fake hand. It's like a prosthetic hand. You put it on the table, and if you lock arms with it and say a certain phrase, you can see demons or dead people and eventually get possessed by them. And it's pretty interesting. You guys should watch it. It's way different than any other horror movie I've seen. And the reason why I think you should take this Paul's review with high prowess is because I hate horror movies. I think a majority of them are fucking horrible. This one was really good. And I didn't even know that those two guys, a YouTube channel I used to watch back in the day, directed it until like way after. They were also recently on Joe Rogan to pimp it too. So you guys should listen to them on that.
What do you say when you lock arms? Like Azooks or Cultus Diabolos?
Well, it's been like 2 months since I've seen it now, but I think you literally just say "talk to me," or you say a phrase a couple times, and then you say "talk to me," and then that's when like the demon appears. And then once the demon appears, it's usually it's a dead person. Then you say "I let you in" or "let me in," and then you get possessed by a demon essentially.
Huh. So. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to take your opinion because you're like, yeah, I hate horror movies, but watch this one because it's actually good. Paul, you don't like Skinamarink, so you don't like any horror. So.
I hadn't seen it, so I can't say whether or not I've liked it.
How have you not watched Skinamarink?
It's not streaming.
Well, since we're talking about movies Paul hasn't watched, he still hasn't finished The Sopranos. Now, when did you start that, Paul? Oh yeah, on cast like 45. Where are we now, Paul? What happened?
I think I started it before we did the podcast.
I bought the Pauly wig. I got the wings. I'm ready to do the Sopranos only cast. Yes, I do. I'm ready. I got the Tony Soprano.
So you get to go as Pauly?
Oh Well, yeah, I'm Paulie.
Why can't I go as Paulie? My name is Paul.
You're a perfect fit to be Bobby. You're a Bobby. You got Bobby written all over you. Baklava.
No, do I look like I'm 300 fucking pounds? Fuck you.
Junior. You can go as Junior. Okay? How about that?
You just said you had Tony Soprano gear. Why don't you go as Tony?
I want to go as Tony.
Do you want me to go as Tony? I'll grow up my hair and shave my head around so I have the hair and everything.
Oh, shit. I forgot to tell you. I booked James L. Gandolfini.
No, you didn't.
I might have a seance.
He's dead.
I'm going to bring him back. We're doing a hologram James Gandolfini. Think you'd be okay with that?
No, I don't think you would.
We'll talk to him.
I think the Soprano cast would be best saved for the in-person studio anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can get Vito to come on with us. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to drop.
Podcast.
Yeah, you will. Make sure to drop in the comments, Paul, finish The Sopranos. Actually, in fact, spoil it. Just spoil the ending for me.
No,
Just
don't.
drop it in the comments and fucking spoil it.
I already had one spoiler from Joe Rogan this week that I heard now.
Oh, from a show that's 25 years old? How'd that happen? Wow. What was the spoiler? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I'll start rattling off spoilers if you don't remember.
No, don't. But I'll tell you what it is, but don't go any farther. That Tony kills Chris at some point.
Oh, well, that doesn't happen.
Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, it does. But another movie I've watched recently, and this is just kind of, I'm going to talk about this style of movie because it's great, was Saving Silverman. I actually have it on DVD, but I saw that it was streaming on Hulu, so we watched it. That movie is great, man. Talk about an early 2000s comedy that's just like bit after bit funny. Like, that's such a funny movie. Like, I can't get over the coach's character, the football coach, that old guy, that guy that played the drill sergeant in Full Metal Jacket. He's just such a prick, but then also like a psycho in Saving Silverman. And they're driving the truck, and he thinks he sees a cop behind them. He pulls out an Uzi and says, "I ain't going back to the big house, boys. I'd rather go down in a hail of gunfire." And he jumps out of the truck, slides and hits a car, gets up, and then gets hit by another car. I don't know. It's just so funny.
That's a good movie. It's what a fucking all-star cast. You got Chevy Chase, Steve Martin,
That's
Corey
wrong.
Feldman.
That's wrong.
Oh, I'm
No.
thinking of the Three Amigos.
Yeah, it's Steve Zahn, Jack Black. I always forget the dude's name from American Pie, the guy that plays Silverman. What's that guy's name? People always say he looks like Adam Sandler, and he gets pissed off about it.
He does kind of. Less funny Adam Sandler. And then you got that one girl. What's her name? The one that is a really terrible comedian, and she's not funny at any point ever.
Jason Biggs.
What's her name?
You got Amanda Peet and Amanda Detmer.
Who's the lady? Who's the girl? What's her name?
There's two girls, Sandy and Judith. The psycho one?
Yeah, no, the one his girl, Saving Silverman. The one Silverman's fucking. What's her name? What's her actor's name?
The bad one. The evil one?
Yeah, the bad one. Yeah, the evil one. Yeah.
Amanda Peet.
I don't like her. I don't like her face.
She hasn't been in a lot of things. She's evil. She plays the perfect, like, uptight bitch. It's perfect. She's
I thought
perfect
she was
casting.
a good one in that.
No, Sandy Perkis is. You need
He's
to go
made up
watch the
names.
movie.
He's
No.
made up- I haven't seen it in like 15 or days. I don't know. Been a while. It's been quite a while since I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Go watch Saving Silverman. But I also just want to touch on, like, comedies of that time period, late 90s, early 2000s, like right around the turn of the century there, like, were so much fucking better than today's comedies that come out. I swear to God. Like, have you thought of like a comedy that's come out in the last 3 years that has been really, really good and genuinely funny?
No, and I've been looking for one.
Yeah.
I've actually talked about that with my buddies.
So I
recently.
just rewatch old movies and old I like the old rom-coms. Like the Dane Cook ones were pretty good. Like those were really funny. And I don't know, like Good
Hubie
Luck Chuck.
Halloween. It's pretty funny.
It was okay. Anything excluding Adam Sandler, has anybody else made a good movie that's a comedy in the last 3 years?
We need a super bad situation or something where somebody writes a movie that they wrote when they were 10 and it turns out to be good.
I wish Stavros Halkias could be in a movie, but I don't think he'd be able to stop fucking laughing anytime he delivers his lines.
Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, he has a Netflix original. Actually, I see it on.
I need to watch it. Yeah,
I don't care for Stavros.
I love him. I just don't like stand-up comedy. I don't watch stand-up comedy. I'd prefer to watch people in their element.
And I've been in a really bad stand-up comedy lull, and I haven't been watching a lot of it. And usually I do because I do enjoy it. But just go back to the classics, the greats, you know.
Like Cat Williams?
But yeah. I'm not even sure who that is.
Okay. Well, you should really do some research then.
You know, can we swap the topics to something maybe less fun. I don't know, depending on how you look at it. None of this is fun. This is terrible. Paul, what's up with this obsession with the Grinch and the Elf? The Elf movie with Will Ferrell around Christmas time. You ever notice this? You ever notice
Yeah,
this?
Destiny rented it and watched it, and we found out it was free on Hulu.
Yeah, and you found out that it also fucking sucks too, right? Because that's what most people do.
The reason why I think that movie is bad is because here's how that Elf movie is. The first time and the one time you watch it, specifically if you're younger, it's great. After that, it gets overplayed too much. It's everywhere around Christmas season. Everyone's like, it's the best Christmas movie. Then now I can't stand it. It's overdone.
It came like 2005 or whenever, and we just keep seeing it recycled. There's no new Elf shows. There's no new Elf cartoons. Will Ferrell is fucking damn near dying, man. He's just bloated, and he looks like goddamn ghoul.
And Zoe Descancel's, or whatever her name is, DeChancel's a horrible actor.
Yeah, that whole movie sucks. But there's just this weird obsession where like people are like, "Oh, have you seen Elf? We gotta watch Elf for Christmas." I'm like, no, that movie fucking sucked. And you know what I'm really getting sick of is all these white girls that are in love with the Grinch. There's some weird fetishization with the French or the Grinch, also with the French, with the Grinch, where they're just like, I want to fuck him. I don't know what they want to do to him. They want to do something weird to him. But I see a lot of women wearing Grinch stuff. Paul, when's the last time you ever seen or heard a new Grinch content come out? Oh wait, they had that movie
Since Jim Carrey.
I think I just corrected myself. Yeah, but I'm getting sick of this. Getting sick of seeing the Grinch stuff too.
I don't know. I'm just getting sick of like the holiday music in movies that always come around every year, except for Die Hard. But I do love Christmas as a whole. Christmas is probably my favorite time of year. Ever since we started celebrating it as a family, I love it. I love the gift giving portions. I love seeing the family hanging out with everybody, messing around. It's a great time.
I think you just enjoy being together with the family. I think that's what it is.
Well, are you gonna come and hang out this year?
I guess that gives us. I don't know where I'll be. I'm delivering presents that year. I'm out with Santa Claus. I'm out slanging another streets.
Yeah, it's like I got 10 more years under him. I've been contracted. He won't let me go. He pays me nothing but fuck. He gives me nothing but cookies. I got diabetes. Yeah, candy canes and fucking peppermints. Cookies.
Yeah, Santa's an asshole. No, yeah, I'm just sick of that. I think I'm just sick of holidays. I think I outgrew them. I think I might be done with holidays from now on. I don't do holidays.
That's fair. You know what a great sketch idea would be, Jack, is a bunch of elves just slaving away in the workshop and they just hate their fucking life and Santa's being condescending. You're like, you know what, Santa? Fuck you. Like, they get so pissed.
I think that's been done before.
Has
100%. It? Yeah, but
how many sketch comedy groups are there though? Like big ones that are well known that have had like a TV show or like a massive YouTube channel. The only ones I can think about are like The Whitest Kids You Know, Dead Kevin, and what was that one? It started with an S, something Sunrise Summer or whatever. They were a group too, something Summer. I forget.
Stop making sense. Well, on TV, you mean?
Just like that had been either it's YouTube stream or TV. Yeah. Who has done like those one guys. What's those one guys that I showed you recently that are pretty good at it? They're famous on TikTok or whatever. I forget their name, but they're funny.
Yeah, they're okay. Sketch comedy's hard, man. It
is tough.
Got to be really funny.
I think
MDE takes a cake.
Oh yeah, MDE is I forget. They're sketch comedy for sure. They've definitely had sketches, but they don't specialize in that. They do a lot of other shit too. Well, they do a lot of other shit outside. They stream, they play game. Like I'm just saying, like that's not their whole thing.
I thought that was just a show. I thought the show was just $1 Million Stream. The group is $1 Million Stream.
I think that's kind of what they call themselves, Charles, Nick, and Sam.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what else do you call
them? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm sick of? You know what I'm gonna get sick of? Adults caring that it's their birthday. You're 25. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, I don't really care about my birthday
just
much
calm
anymore.
down. I've had people get mad at me because they didn't wish me happy birthday.
Really?
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. No one cares. Yeah,
you didn't
wish me you didn't wish me happy birthday. Oh God! I'm like, I'm not getting you anything. I don't know you. I don't like you.
The only people I care about wishing me a happy birthday are mom and dad and my significant other, because your significant other should always have your back and know that shit. And if they don't, or give you something or bring you out to dinner, do something nice for you,
Well, yeah, that you got to do that because else you're fucked up, apparently. But like, because it was always instilled to us as kids. His dad was wailing on the belt with us. He was just,
He was
no
not
birthdays.
abusing
How old
us.
are you? How old are you? It doesn't matter. And he just keep fucking hitting.
He
You know,
didn't fucking do that. Our dad
well,
did
it's
not
okay.
beat
We're
us.
adults. The statute of limitations
belt.
is done. They can't take us away anymore. We can tell. We can talk about it now. We can finally come out and say what happened. Mom and dad would be so upset if they see this.
Yeah,
nah, they're
they'd
not
be
gonna
so
watch
pissed.
it.
No one will
10
watch
years
it.
down the
Everybody
road,
hates
they
the
watch
show.
it. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with all our family just hating on us? That's the problem. They're like, at all the holidays, they're like, oh, that gutter balls. Oh, I hate that. They call it gutter balls because they don't know what it's called. Oh, I hate that gutter balls. Terrible. Maybe we should go by gutter balls. Gutter balls entertainment. Or is the S too much? Is that extra?
I was thinking about changing all my handles to Gutterball Paul.
Oh, yeah, actually, I like that. Well, this ties into a really good topic that I had. Now, is going by Phi too pretentious? I think it is, right?
Like Bobby King Green going just by King.
King, yeah, that's awesome though. That's sick. But I've always thought about that. How about I just drop the first name? I do it classy like Cher. It's just Phi. But here's the problem with that. Phi is slang for Phi things. You know, cool things. And I think it's too pretentious. I think people would be like, your name's Phi. All right, whatever, dude. But
who's this fucking asshole?
Yeah, who's this fucking guy? Like, what do you think about that, Paul? Yay or nay on the Phi?
Nay, because that might be a rap duo group, or what are we gonna call our sketch
My
comedy
rap
group?
man.
Is this gonna be Gutterball?
I already have Phi. I claimed if any other of the brothers take Phi, I'm taking it to small claims court.
What about
like, I'm serious.
So I can't be Wi-Fi?
You could be Wi-Fi. That's fine because you got the Y in front of it, the W-I. But if you just do Phi, you're gonna have some problems. And honestly, it's why you just swap my name because I'm afraid. I'll take a small claims. I'm afraid one of our other family members is gonna snatch it up before I can, and we're gonna have some fucking problems. I don't know, somebody. It seems like something Weston might do. I don't fucking know. It's like he'd come out and just be Phi. He'd steal it from me, you fucking thief. Snake in the grass. I don't know.
Come out, you snake in the grass. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're talking about names. Well, here's the thing. Brendan, Brandon, Brennan, Brandon. You guys can't get mad when I call you the wrong name because it's all the fucking same, you dummies. I hate that. It's just one little letter is different. Oh, I'm actually Brendan. I'm actually Brendan. I'm actually Brennan. You fucks. I hate you. Like, do you ever think about this? George Carlin has been on this. You just hear soy names. Like, the name Kyle just rings punchable. You know what I mean? Chad. Terrible,
Tyler.
soft. These people are... I knew a kid named Kyler. He was the softest kid ever. This dude fall apart. Dude, he was like ice cream melting all the time. He looked sad. He's just in the corner cowering. His name's Kyler. Like, you just ruined your
name's that. He's already ruined.
Yeah, he's already ruined, dude. At birth, you're done. You shut it down. What's the worst name you think you've heard? What's the worst name you ever come across in public or like throughout the people you've known? I think Kyler's at the top of the list.
Dabney.
That's a Malcolm in the Middle character.
Yeah, there's a kid I went to school with named Daphne. In elementary school. It's horrible.
Poor kid.
He's really, really, really short. He was tiny.
How about Muhammad? That one's pretty bad.
Jesus, dude, that's like the most popular name in the world.
Is it?
I think more people have. Yeah, I think it's like top 10 names like of every person. Like Muhammad.
That doesn't make it good, right?
Oh, I agree. But that's also like not from our culture, so like we can't really say whether that's.
You might have to edit that out. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get a threat here now that I said Muhammad.
Nah, I think you're fine.
What are some other bad names out there? Now that I have some, I can't think of it. Dabney's pretty bad. Kylie. I don't know. But yeah, names and shit. Don't get mad, Brandon, and Brennan. And just get over it. You're better than this. Paul, what do you think about this? I got another idea, another Phi-related idea. What if we hypothetically, because they have this store, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, called FYE. It's called For Your Entertainment. The acronym is Phi. What if we opened a shop right next to Phi and sold everything they sold? And get this, Paul, we call it Phi. What do you think about that? Do you think that'd be problematic for us?
I think we'd get sued.
No, I don't think we would, because here's the thing. They're an acronym. They have dots between it. FYE. We don't. We just have Phi. That's our last name.
And it doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah, because it's our last name, which would be a legal claim over it because it's the last name, so it doesn't stand for anything. So I think if we opened a building right next to it, it could be one of those TikTok things where people are like, "Oh, let's just go to this store instead of this one." If we marketed,
what if you call it
well.
the Real Fi? Right next to
that'd
them.
even be better. They're
They
Real
get
Fi.
so pissed.
And legitimately, we'd copy everything they have. We just bring.
No,
honestly, we just start buying
the shit
their
they
shit
sell is junk.
I know that's the point, Paul. We're confusing people with our junk. That's what we get them into our store.
It's even
like,
worse.
Hey,
everything we have is like shit we got off AliExpress and stuff. It's like knickknacks and things that don't work. We have a horrible return policy. Oh yeah, it's a half-hour return policy. What do you mean? You have 30 minutes to bring it back.
You have 30 minutes to bring it back. What the fuck? Yeah, it can't be opened or anything. What the hell is that? That's terrible policy. I'm gonna run this business. You stay out of it. I'm gonna get the other brothers in on this because terrible business practice.
You've been working out a lot lately?
Every goddamn day, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that core. See that? That's a good core right there. See that?
Every day, or do you have a recovery day?
6 days a week. And my recovery days varied. I actually worked out for 2 hours a day like a doctor. And you know what's the greatest feeling ever, Paul? When you have coworkers that you worked with for the last year and knew you when you were heavier, and they're like, "Damn, bro, looking cut." And I'm like, "Yeah, damn right I am." And then it just boom.
Hit him with a fucking 2 right across the jaw and knock him out.
Right across the face. I'm like, "Don't ever talk shit about me again." Yeah. Get out of my way. I say that a lot.
You're flexing over them and then you accidentally piss your pants. Oh, that just fucking.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. I'll piss on their face, maybe. But
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, thanks for complimenting me, asshole. I'm gonna piss on your face. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I've been working out like a mule, like a dog, and now it's getting too cold to work out outside. So I'll be getting a gym membership, the Jungle Boys, and I'll just start going there.
I've been so my recovery days have varied. I try to make them today. But even on my recovery days, I still run. I don't do any weightlifting though, or any boxing or anything. I still run, even if it's just a mile. But what I really wanted to touch on, because I don't want to get into fitness too much, we talk about it a lot, is my cardio. So I've been running, and as everybody knows, I am not built for running. I hate running, but I need that type of stamina. And, you know, the elliptical bikes, the fucking gym I go to at work don't fucking work because I won't pay the subscription on them, the building, so they're all locked up. You have to pay a subscription service. Yeah, like the screen's you didn't pay your bill.
That'd be a good comedy sketch idea where you just get on it and you pedal anyway. It's scraping. I know it works.
You're breaking it. It's breaking it. It's making horrible noises. Yeah. Oh, they didn't pay it again? You know what? Fuck it. And I just get on it.
Your feet start bleeding in the middle. You're just in the gym fucking screaming. Pay the subscription. Yeah, that's a sketch idea right there. There we go. We just wrote one.
That's pretty good. But anyways, so this may sound kind of embarrassing, but like I was the kid in school that was always like the second to last or the last kid that would finish the mile run. I'd walk a lot of it. I was out of shape. I didn't do any type of physical activity when I was a kid other than the occasional skateboarding. So I decided, like, you know what? I'm going to start running. I have a goal to like at least be able to run 3 miles consistently. That's my goal. Okay. And I started 2 weeks ago. I ran a mile in 12 minutes. And I was like, well, this was horrible. But also it was just a light jog, but I didn't stop at all. That was a big thing. I could never keep going. I didn't stop once. I had a constant pace the whole time for 12 minutes. And then on Monday or Tuesday, no, it was Monday, I went and ran a mile and did some strength training and stuff. And I did it in 9 minutes. No stop.
Pretty good. It's pretty fast.
Yesterday, I did it in 8 minutes. And today I did it in 7 minutes and 30 seconds before the cast. And that's with a 1 degree or like a 1 foot incline or whatever on the treadmill. I always put it up 1 foot incline. So that's with a little bit of an incline. So so my plan is to get down right to about the 7-minute mark. Cause I feel like a 7-minute mile is pretty like, that's good. Like if you can run a 7-minute mile, that's fair. I'm not out here trying to break like 4 to 5 minute miles, like some nut jobs out there. Or, I probably could do it if I really tried. Do I want to do it? Not really. And now my plan after that, now I hit 7, is to kind of ramp up distance. How far can I go without stopping? You know, I really want to get to, and this may sound unrealistic, between a 21 and 25 minute 3 mile run. So that's averaging 7 minutes a mile, roughly 7 to 8 minutes a mile. I think I can do it if I just keep at it. I'm not running every day. I'm running about every other day. If I realize I'm plateauing and I can't make it anymore, then I'm going to change it up to every day. The reason why I don't run every day is because I get a lot of my cardio from boxing, and I'm already, if I go run and then go box, I'm so gassed already, but it's probably a good thing. But I'd like to, pay attention to being technical and having that energy for it when I go to box. So I'm really proud of myself, down to basically 7.5 minute mile. Could never do that before.
Impressive. That's really good. Yeah, I don't run very much because I am on my feet all day at work anyway.
Yeah.
But I have noticed that the last couple of days, if I needed to, I could full sprint for a while. I definitely have the stamina now. My legs are like pretty sharp, my calves and stuff. But that's good. 7 minute mile is pretty quick. I don't think I could even run that. I could do maybe 10.
Remember, I'm only at 7.5 minutes. I'm trying to get to 7 as close as I can.
Yeah, you could just lie and say 7. That's the thing about like working out or anything. You can lie. I just love lying.
I don't. Well, here's the deal.
Lie.
Yesterday, I say it was an 8 minute mile. I technically was lying. It was 7 minutes and 50 seconds. I was actually 10 seconds faster than 8 minutes, but I just wanted to round up. So yeah.
And don't feel bad about not running a mile fast in high school, in middle school, because they literally had you run a mile, then go to math class 10 minutes later and sit there drenched, so that shit was dumb. And they don't even do the mile anymore. I think they just stopped that, they're just done with it. But I think it is important. Kids should be running the mile. The mile isn't even that far. You think it's far, but
it is when you're a kid. You think it's really far. When you're younger, or when you get older, your perception's a little different, and you realize really it isn't that far. I mean, if I can do it in 7.5 minutes, think about it. That's not that long.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's pretty good. Yeah.
You know what they should really focus on with kids is like high intensity style training, because they have not so much longevity like endurance. They should really be doing like quick sprints to a walk. Quick sprints to a walk. Like they should be doing shit like that, not for not timing you on running a mile, because I feel like that shit's kind of fucked up and it makes kids feel bad.
Kids feeling bad is the least of my worries. Kids should feel bad. Feeling bad really builds you as a person.
It does, but
I don't think that it doesn't, because if you do, that's how you have a shitty soy boy person. Sometimes you need to get smacked in the head. Sometimes you need to get yelled at until you cry.
I agree.
Sometimes you need to be harassed because you didn't run the mile in under 15 minutes. I mean, come on, Jacob. Come on, man. Really? You're gonna get yelled at. Anybody. I'm just throwing names. Another soy name, Jacob. That's another one right there. Pussy.
Yeah. Aren't you glad that none of us have soy names?
Yeah.
Like none of us in our family have soy boy names.
You got Paul. Max is pretty strong. Joe's pretty strong. Yeah, Sam's pretty. Yeah. I think so. Wes is pretty. Except for Mary. I don't know. We'll have to ask about her. What she thinks about that. But back to But no, I'm really glad you're working out. That's good. Sticking on it. I'm actually gonna start. Because I've been eating like shit the last couple weeks. I'm gonna start eating a little better. Because here's the thing, I'm down to 155, and I haven't gained any weight eating shit the last 2 weeks because I'm working out to counteract it. But my toneness has gone down significantly. I look less toned, but I weigh the same. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
I feel bloated more.
Yeah.
So recently cut out liquid calories except for water. And we'll see how that goes. And then I'm just eating a lot more greens and less frozen shit.
So lately. I haven't been counting my calories anymore or counting my macros. I've been eyeballing, making sure I'm getting enough protein, not getting too much carbs or a ton of fat. I'm sure I'm probably going over some days, but I'm looking pretty toned now. My problem is when the weekend comes and I have that one cheat meal on Saturday or Sunday, I swear that undoes my entire week. Just that one meal undoes my entire week and I look bloated again. However, I'm at the same weight. I'm like maybe a pound heavier or something, and then it just goes away the next day. But I don't look as toned. I'm just really trying to lose that belly fat. And again, after the holidays, that's when I'm going to kick it into high gear and actually start a cut. I think I'm just going to go right into a cut. Fuck it. Run a cut. Don't eat that much and work out a lot, and then into a bulk after that. Do you think I could cut to 140?
You could cut to 140 today if you wanted to. Just stop drinking. How much have you eaten and drinking today already?
I've already had my 3 meals of the day and drank 3 or 4 water bottles.
You are done eating for the next 3 days, and you'll get to 140 and drinking. No water or food 3 days. And stay in the sauna and cardio as well, and work.
I want to do. I'm not an athlete. I want to do a healthy cut as an at-home person that can do it over time by just having maybe 2 very small meals throughout the day instead of 3 mid-sized meals, and just cutting down my water intake. However, that's something that I need, though. I need to have water for my kidney. It's very important. So we'll see how that goes.
Just cut out all the other liquid ones. Cut out your protein shake and just drink the water for your calories.
What would you put your protein in then? Yogurt? Or would you not even take protein anymore?
I just wouldn't even take the protein. I mean, I guess you could just dry scoop it if you really want to, but I've been kind of lacking on my protein intake because I just have been ignoring my diet, but still working out like a meal. But I'm gonna kick that back into overdrive, pretty soon here is my plan, because that needs to be addressed. But back to me lying about things. Paul, you ever lie? Just like lying?
Yeah, I think we all have, like, the fives kind of have a problem with lying.
Mm-hmm. Like, to a certain extent. I'm not lying about like important shit. Like, I did this, Mr. Boss Man, and I didn't do it like that.
I don't lie like that. Yeah.
Here's one I've used the last couple times I've been out with people. We go outside, one of the stars, and I just point up and I go, "Hey, see that one up there? That's Jupiter."
You're just a
maybe
dick.
I don't know. They think I'm smart though. They're like, "Oh wow, you know your stars? See that? To Ryan's belt right there. You see the circle?"
They wouldn't even know.
I'm pointing at anything. I'm pointing at a satellite. I don't fucking know. And then they believe you.
Is that a Starlink?
Is it a Starlink? Yeah. No, it's like the Dennis Reynolds system. Demonstrate value, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have been lacking on your value. You've got to lie sometimes. Lie about things. You know what I love doing at work? I love lying to customers. That's the funniest shit ever. Because
oh yeah, I think it's in aisle 8. They go off and you fucking lie.
Oh, you cut out. What'd you say?
It's like, oh, I think they're on aisle 8. They're the thing, they ask you for something. Oh, I think it's in aisle 8. You just lie and then you walk away and never go back to that area for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I do that. That's not even funny. That's why I don't wear a name tag. Yeah, where's the milk? It's gonna be on the other side of the store near the plants. No, I'm just being a dick. But it's funny. I like to do this one. I do this every once in a while. Like a kid will cut in front of me or something. I'll have to stop. Whatever. I'm pushing something, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry about my kid." I'll be like, "No worries. I got a couple at home myself." And they'll look at me like, this guy, and and my coworker calls me out. He's like, "You have kids?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I got a couple at home, dog." And he's like, "Shit, man," and he walks away. So now I have people thinking I have children, and I'm just a fucking loser. And it's just, I love doing that. I've actually busted that out like twice in one day. I'm just like, yeah, don't worry about it. I deal with kids at home all the time. That shit's funny as fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I like to get people going, let them think, let them question about who you really are.
I think you're the devil.
I think
I think you might be the devil.
I think you might be. What the fuck?
Oh, I think you might be the devil.
You might be the devil. Yeah, it's funny. Speaking about the devil, is I tried to explain to mom and dad what sleep paralysis was, and they didn't believe it was a real thing. And then they're like,
mom and dad are old. They don't believe in a lot of things.
Yeah, they don't believe like vaccines.
They don't believe in me.
Doctors. Yeah, they never
a failure.
Believe in me. I mean, they know I'm a failure. They've even told me.
They never said that.
Yeah, they nailed a fucking thing to my door.
You woke up dead?
Yeah, you wake up dead because you was alive when you went to sleep, right? But if you was dead, you don't wake up, right? And that's a paradox. Now, Quentin, ask me this, right? All right, now ask me this for a second. Now, if a mouse is inside and it goes outside, it's a rat. And if a rat comes inside, does it become a mouse? And where does a mice factor into all this?
That's a real shit. Like,
that's a real shit. And they say, They have like 6 paradoxes.
Shout out Kevin Hart and that other guy. I forget his name. I love scary
No one knows. No one knows.
That guy's hilarious, though. That guy's funny, though. He's in a lot of stuff.
He is. Yeah. No one knows.
You ever seen oh man, what's that Jim Carrey movie I just watched where he's got like a multiple personality disorder?
Schindler's List. Oh, wasn't that? Okay. He's got multiple. Isn't that all his movies? Doesn't he just? Oh, Mask. The Mask.
No, like
The Mask. He's got multiple personalities. He's got the one personality, and he's got the mask personality.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, that's terrible.
That same dude from Scary. That's a good movie.
It's okay.
I like that movie.
I always get it confused with You, Me, and Dupree.
That's a great movie too. Fuck, I love that movie. He's like, oh, I should eat all the buffalo wings and milk. He's ruining their bathroom. He's fucking butt naked on their couch. Yeah, dude. He's fucking, let's hit the half pipe. He hasn't done it in years. He hits him with the balls. My little Duprees. Yeah, his fucking balls are shattered. Oh God, that movie's so good. Owen Wilson, like I think Owen Wilson is a funny guy. I think he's kind of a terrible actor, but somehow he makes things work, and he's in scenes that
Wow.
are just so funny.
Wow. When was he in anything recently? Where is he? What's he been
Honestly,
up
it's
to?
dude.
Netflix?
I think the last movie he was in was that one movie where they're like overseas and he's running from like a resistance. Do you remember that with his family?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I can't remember what that's
Pierce
called.
Brosnan's in it and
It
gets
might have
fucking
been a
killed.
Netflix original. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, what the fuck is that called? Anyway, yeah, I remember that one.
That's I think the newest movie that I can think of that Owen Wilson was in.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's more. Oh, did you see that he did the voiceover for a game that's coming out on PC, PlayStation 5, a trailer? He did the voiceover for the trailer.
No, what
It's
is
like
it?
a game where you can destroy stuff, and it's like a
Oh,
demolition game. It looks really cool, actually. There's a lot of cool bits and stuff. It's on PlayStation 5, PC.
well, if we're talking about games, first of all, fuck that game. That game's gay. We need to touch on the Fallout trailer and GTA 6, Paul. I just thought about that. We should
Oh,
talk about those.
wait, Fall. Oh, yeah, yeah. I saw the Fallout trailer and the GTA 6 trailer.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, Paul digs up that name of that movie, or whatever the hell he was talking about. Game, my bad.
It's fine. I think it's just might even be called Demolish and Build or something. I can't remember what
Demolish
it's
and Build.
called.
Well, that's creative. That's super creative. Anyway, there's for those that don't know, Amazon Prime is I guess Amazon, I guess in general. They're picking up a Fallout series and they'll be coming out next year. We're finally getting Fallout on the big screen, I
The
guess.
game was called Teardown. Sorry, it's called Teardown.
Teardown. Okay, cool. But yeah, we finally got a Fallout trailer for the Fallout TV show. You know, for those that don't know what Fallout is, I don't know what to tell you, dog. You know, it's been out for so long, figure it out. But yeah, we got a little teaser, and honestly, you know, for what it is, it's promising. But we've been lied to with the Halo, and that's also an Amazon show. So we've had our hearts broken before. So we just gotta take all this with a grain of salt. Hopefully it'll be good. It looks like the only actor I can think of is that what's that dude's name? Paul the Ghoul. He's gonna play the Ghoul.
Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins. Yeah,
Pretty
Walton
sure he's gonna
Goggins
play
looks
the
like
Ghoul.
he's gonna star in it. I think. Hopefully play a big role, and then a bunch of other no-name people that no one really cares about. But very interested to see where they take this. Fallout is one of my favorite TV show, or excuse not TV shows. I don't know. It's a favorite TV show yet. It's a favorite game series. And it's very important to me that they don't fuck it up and ruin it. There's a lot of things that need to be done, a lot of things that don't need to be done. But either way, I'm really looking forward to watching that. You know, we finally got a little teaser of it.
Yeah,
What did you think about
I think it looks really promising. I do think there are a couple of things that concern me, such as like, well, also the trailer didn't show us a whole lot, which I think is a good thing. But
it?
like the Brotherhood of Steel armor looks a little too clean. The helicopters look a little too clean. As far like the environment didn't look as wastelandy as I thought, but maybe I'm just expecting a green
Could
or an
be
orange
before.
filter. Well, there are going to be scenes from before, 100%.
Mhm.
But there are scenes where it's like, damn, that should look more wasteland like, but maybe I'm just expecting like a Fallout 3 or a New Vegas, like, oh, everything's tinted green or everything's tinted orange, you know, which really wouldn't be the case. But we'll see. I mean, it didn't show us a whole lot, so I don't know. But I'm like you. I really hope they execute it perfectly. I know that Todd Howard is kind of behind the scenes making things follow the lore or kind of go with the universe and nothing goes off path, which is what they should have done with the fucking Halo show. But yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, no, as long as Todd Howard's there, you know, probably ruining something, but maybe helping it more than damaging it. I think will be good. I'd really like for them to. Here's what my perfect Fallout show is: you just do the Master and the Super Mutants. If you don't know what the Master is, he's the dude that created the Super Mutants. It's a very dark story about him falling in a pit and getting mutated, and he's all fucked up. Very, very gruesome stuff. I would love for them to touch on Super Mutants, but I know they won't because it's so fucked up and dark. The whole side thing. But that'd be my ideal Fallout is just do that. But it looks like an original story that is canon with the series. So guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Did you want to jump into Grand Theft Auto 6?
Grand Theft Auto 7 coming at you hot. No, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming at you in 2025. We finally got a trailer that we didn't need, I guess everyone wanted, but it's like if the game's coming out in 2 years, why do I have this
They do this
teaser?
shit all the time. Like I could care less, but it's just for them so they could do like what they did with number 5, where they can release about character trailers and like 4 to 5 different trailers showing gameplay and shit and stuff beforehand. That's what they're gonna do. They're Rockstar.
Yeah. Nothing beats the GTA 5 character trailers. But
Um,
yeah, there's nothing super revealing except it said it was real in-game content. So if it is, it looks really nice.
yeah, a lot of people were like, the graphics look horrible. It's like, why does everybody care about graphics so much? Like,
mhm.
I don't know. I get it, but like, I would have been fine with it looking like GTA 5, but being a completely different map and a new story with new weapons and maybe different mechanics. I would have
I
been
wouldn't.
fine because I thought
No,
GTA
because
5 looked great.
it came out like 12 years ago. Like you need to have a
Well,
way better
obviously the graphics are going to be better, but what I'm saying is there are people that are like, not good
Jesus.
enough.
Jesus. It's
Not good enough.
It doesn't.
I
looks
think
okay.
I think it looks fine, and I think it's maybe a little bit of a step up from 5's graphics, and I really like the idea that it's in Florida. My assumption is Miami.
Vice
Or-
City.
Yeah,
Vice City.
it's Vice City, and I like the idea of it being 2 people instead of 3 protagonists. Honestly, I wish it was just 1. 2's fine though. I like that it's a couple, male and female, and yeah, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I care about it now, but in 2 years, I'll probably be like, whatever. I'm not gonna play it, and I probably won't, to be real with you. But that'll be the biggest game of all time, probably, or at least one.
I'll probably end up playing it. And what's really funny is how Elon Musk is like, I tried to play GTA 5, but I just couldn't shoot the cops at the beginning of the game in the bank. So he didn't play it. And then and then Andrew Tate comes out and goes like, I don't like the idea of 15, 16, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds shooting cops in a game. It's like where the main premise of the game is shooting cops. It's like, well, that's not the main premise. It's part of it. But also like, it's a game.
We found out in Dateline in 1990 that violent video games and music does not have a correlation with shootings and mass murders. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
It's been proven. Literally, like in the 80s, dog. Like we know this shit. I've been playing the first game. One of my first earliest memories is watching Paul and then me trying to play Dead Rising at like age 6, a game where you kill zombies, cut people's heads off, do all types of nasty shit. And I don't want to hurt anybody most of the time. I haven't hurt anybody at all. I've only been locked up a couple times. And it just really goes to show you that if you're going to hurt somebody, you're already fucked in the head to begin with. And no amount of violent media is going to change that. I don't even know why I'm talking about, because everyone already knows this. And yeah, don't be listening to Elon Musk or Andrew Tate about anything, except if it's going into space or how to kidnap people and imprison them falsely. Those are the only advice you should be taking from those guys, in my opinion. Wholeheartedly.
For sure. How's work been for you lately?
Work. I don't know. Suicidal, you know?
God, dude. You should really get that checked out.
What else? Hey, that's like a bad mole. Hey, man, you should really get that checked out, though, man. That thing isn't good. You should go get a doctor for that one. Ain't no doctor can save you, dog. No, I've just been, fuck, man. I've been really busy and stuff, just kind of like casually dating for the first time in a while.
Nice.
And
that's good.
I just been kind of, how do I say this? Work hasn't been bad because my dopamine I get outside of work is keeping me fueled while I work. And plus the people I work with, they're a lot older now that the college kids are gone and went back to school. But I really like a majority of them. They're all pretty cool. We're all kind of like in the struggle together because our department is the one that gets fucked on the most. But yeah, no, it's good. I like the people I work with. They're pretty chill. It's pretty fun. It's an okay work environment, you know. I always like shout out Randy, the property manager. He's about 60 years old. He's the property manager for the building. I think he's getting paid the most right after the store director. Easily 6 figures, I bet, the amount of shit that guy has to do. But he just started harassing me one day, like jokingly. But so now I'm always thinking of quips and stuff to get back at him, because he'll walk by and he'll be like, why don't you clean all this shit up? Like, do you guys even work over here? And I'll be like, get out of here, Randy. Like, I'll be like, fuck off, Randy. And he's just an old guy, but it's so funny to me because he came out of nowhere and just started fucking with me. And he's really fun. I think the other day I got which is kind of funny, I got the store director to laugh, and then Randy goes by and he's like, hey, you got to go work this stuff. It's not mine. He's like, I don't know what you're doing over here, but you're slacking. And I'm like, Randy, every time you walk by, I just tune you out and all you hear is fucking waves crashing the shore. I don't even know what you're saying. Just get out of here. It's called work. Some of us work here, you John. And yeah, we just fuck with each other. It's pretty funny. Other than that, no, it's been pretty chill. How's your work been?
It's been actually pretty good lately now that I'm able to kind of jump into projects. What I wanted to touch on is I took a course last week, 2 weeks ago, that was 4 days long, and I passed my certification with 97.5%. The certification and course was for Jamf 200. Jamf, Jamf, is a software company based out of Minneapolis, and they make a cloud and server software for managing of Apple devices such as MacBooks, iPads, iPhones, mobile device management, really. And I'm kind of the lead Mac lead, the kind of system admin tech guy that patches them, configures them, makes sure things are good on like the organizational level and lock things down. But yeah, I passed with 97.5%. It was a long course. It was very dense. Shout out Craig Cohen, my instructor. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. The test itself wasn't super hard. I honestly thought I did worse on it than I did, but yeah, 97.5%. That's only like one or two wrong. It was half multiple choice, and the reason why it took a while to get the results is because half of it's like they give you a server, you need to do these tasks, and it was timed 90 minutes. But I'm glad I passed it. That went good.
Nice.
Now, I feel good about it, but also like Jamf is such a niche software that me finding a job that uses Jamf, and uses that to manage their Macs would be kind of hard. But regardless, it looks good on my resume, and I really appreciate my company for paying for that cert and letting me go through it. Shout out to them. So, one thing I also want to talk about at work is just because I think it's funny is we have these smart standing desks, and they don't have like a screen on a lot of them. Some of the ones in like higher ups offices do, but they're like, you got like a little lever, you can raise it and lower it. They're electronic. They're expensive ass desks, right? And sometimes they'll lock up where like the switch doesn't work anymore, or they're stuck really tall or stuck really short, or like maybe they'll only go up an inch or go down an inch. So we have this tool that's essentially just a switch with a screen, like the upgraded digital screen, and I'll go unplug their switch and plug it in. I'll be like, all right, what do we got going on here? And I'll jack it in. I'll be at their desk. They'll put in a ticket. Like, my desk won't go up or down. And then it gives me an error code. And I'm like, what am I, a fucking mechanic? Like, it literally tells me a code on the screen. And then I look up, like, what needs to be done to it. Like, oh, is the motor dead? Is something unplugged? Does it need to be hard reset? Like, it's kind of funny.
Yep. Tranny shop.
Yeah, yep.
Well,
it's gonna be about It's gonna be about $3,000. Yeah.
It's funny you don't even realize you talked about this on the Ricky cast too.
Did I?
Yeah, you said the exact
shit,
thing.
my bad.
No,
I still had it on the list. I forgot
funny,
to
Paul?
erase it.
I made the same joke and see if you would notice. Yep, tranny shot. I made the same fucking. That's so funny to me. No, you're good. You're good. I just
I'm
thought
also
that was
very
funny.
tired.
I was like, is this a different desk maintenance story? Because he's got a lot of desk maintenance stories. No, it's funny. No, you're good.
Are you sure we didn't talk about it before the show? Because I thought we talked about it before the show, which is why I didn't highlight it.
Maybe we did.
I could be
that's
wrong.
why we can't. That's why we shouldn't.
Catch me lacking in the comments. Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
I don't think he did. You honestly probably did talk about it before the show, and I just got it confused. I fucked up. Whatever.
It's all
what
good.
Are you gonna do? It's still funny though. You do feel like a mechanic.
Yeah.
Cracking them with those smart desks. I'd like.
What do we got here? I got like a big chai, and what do we got here?
You're spitting it all over. It's
I'm spitting it on the screen. Yeah. I can't see. I'm wiping it off.
Yeah, you should just do that, Paul. You should just start dipping at work and see if anyone has a problem with it. Like,
damn, you got yourself a big old mud jug, don't you?
They're like, oh man, I hate getting this one IT guy to fix my stuff. All this just act with chew on my screen. It's all caked up and it's all hard.
Their keyboard's ruined.
You think they'd fire you for that?
Yeah, I'm just spitting it on the concrete floor in the office. Just fucking
Ready for the yep. Yeah, that's a problem there with that one. That's a problem with the server there. Maybe just start talking like Boomhauer, come in just one day and start doing that.
Fucking
pretty funny.
Walk over to the fans behind the server rack and spit my tip and it shoots it all over the server.
God, just trying to get fired, just being an asshole. That would be pretty funny.
Oh
honestly.
God. It'd be very unprofessional, but it would be really funny.
Yeah, it'd be a little unprofessional, I think.
So, you may have heard us talking in the beginning about studio soon. So, no promises here. I think I've already talked about on the cast that I'm kind of in the home buying process. I'm already through the pre-approval stages, and I got a house in my sights up north in the Superior, Duluth Superior area, Duluth, Minnesota, Superior, Wisconsin area, and pretty close to hopefully making it become true. I got the funds. I'm ready. It'll be my first home. I'll be using
Dream it, think it, do it. Dream it, think it, do it.
I'll be pulling, a little chunk out of my Roth IRA to use towards the down payment, but that's one thing you can, pull out of your Roth for. I've already talked to them about that, and everything's kind of going good. The house is in decent shape, and I'm really excited, and there's a perfect area in this house that'll be great for an in-person studio. I'll be close to Jack again. I'll be up north, and you guys might be seeing a different overlay, or just honestly probably no overlay, just one big screen with maybe a little logo in the corner of just us chit-chatting in our studio. Obviously, it's going to take some time for us to get the equipment and get the studio and work in order and kind of set it up how we want. But that's obviously down the road. Nothing's set in stone. I haven't bought the house yet, but things are getting to become a reality here pretty soon. I'm very excited.
No chit-chat, and we'll chat. I don't do the chit because I'm not sure what the chit is versus the chat. So I try to avoid chits altogether. So
what are you talking about?
You said chit-chats, and I don't know what the chit means. So we're going to do chats. Okay.
I don't
tell
know.
Tell me what the shit means. Yeah, well, don't say it.
Stop saying shit. Okay.
It's shit. It's shit. It's now we're banned. Now we're done. That's like what we've only got 5 swear words allowed, and I think we hit it in the first 10 minutes.
Well, let me say this though about the home buying process. Our brother Joe was right with the pre-approval process. It's like, oh, they need bank statements. They need a proof of employment. They need all this stuff. And it's like, well, what's fucking next? With everything they keep asking me every time, it's like, what's next? A blood sample? A fucking stool sample? You want a hair follicle
DNA.
too? Like, yeah, you want my fucking DNA? Like, it's honestly ridiculous. Like the home buying process and all the paperwork you have to go through and shit so far. And I'm not even that far into it. I'm just barely dipping my toes into it. So
here's how hard it should be. I have a house. Hey, I'd like to purchase your house. Okay. That's it. The process is done. You're done. Finished. Congratulations.
Exchange funds. Done.
There's no property manager. There's no state inspector. Why do you inspect it? It's my house. I don't care. That's a live wire over there. That's fine. Leave it alone.
That's part of the aesthetic of the home.
It's part of the house. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's fucked up. Nope, but I'm really excited. We'll have some in-person content. Hopefully, Paul gets the home. We'll get a cool studio going, and let us know what you want to see in the studio, because I'm thinking of doing a yin yang type thing. Paul's got his side of lame things. I got my side of cool ass things, and they're just really kind of split right down the middle. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Kind of like what I'm doing with this makeup here. I want the yin, because this Paul will skulk over there. I want the yin and the yang. I want it to be like, oh, there's that one really attractive guy, and then there's that other guy in the cast. You know what I mean?
I think it'd be a really funny bit to make me increasingly look like a ghoul or Uncle Fester. Like, maybe I put a light shade, like I look normal, and then I put a light shade of white on me, and then more white on me, and then my eye get darkened, like paint around here, and I just slowly each episode look more sickly and more sickly.
You should just start losing weight really heavily too, and then get super skinny,
like Christian Bale, like the Machinist skinny.
Maybe you should start wheezing, like kind of, guys, just like that. Maybe like not put your thoughts together. Or you could do the Fat Mac. You could always do the Fat Mac. I think that would be cool too.
That would be funny.
Balloon up to 400 pounds.
Jack, do you have any other topics?
I got nothing, to be real.
Well, I want to show one more thing.
Okay.
I got some sick Team Sesh jogger / sweatpants. I got these purple ones I'm wearing. I got these brown gross ones. The reason why I got them was Bones, the rapper who owns the clothing company, Team Sesh. He had like a sporadic sale where he's like, I'm selling all these things for super low price because they didn't make the cut as far as quality to be sold. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with these sweatpants, like not even a loose thread. The zippers on the pockets are all good. But no, I got them for like $10 a piece. Now, they were supposed to be mediums. Yeah.
That cheap, dog?
Yeah,
Those are like fucking 70 when they sell them.
I got them like $10 a piece. And they were supposed to be mediums. They ended up being larges, but they fit like a medium. So I don't know if maybe that's the problem, is they like mistagged it.
Probably.
They also gave me some free stickers and shit. And it's pretty sick. And they're very comfortable. They're really soft. I don't know if I like zippers on pockets. I just don't know if I like them on sweatpants. It's kind of weird.
I like zippers on everything and anything. I love zippers. I'm a pro zipper.
I like it when they're not like a real metal zipper and they're those cheap plastic ones. Even though those have more problems, I like that it's lighter. Metal ones can get heavy.
It's hard to pull up.
A little bit, yeah. Well, no, like
I
it's
was
just
making a joke, but okay.
no, like it's it's like not broken in. It's like the zipper's never
Yeah.
been used, so it's like weird.
Yeah, I have a sesh coat, and the zipper is a little funky, a little bitchy. No, that's a good deal. That's a steal. That's a steal right there, Paul.
I know. I was so close to getting that medium tracksuit, the dirt road, the dirt road one.
Speaking of fucking tracksuits, I'm really upset I missed this one. Fucked had as they do, they have a warehouse sale on Black Friday where they release one-of-one samples and old stuff, and they released one-of-one samples of these tracksuits, but they were $300, but they never came out before, and I really regret not buying one just because I happened to see someone sold it for like $100 more on Grailed, and it's like, damn, I could have made a little quick flip, but yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Team Sesh stuff is cool. That's a crazy good deal. $10 is a fucking steal. Can't ask for much more than that because they're probably like $60 normal.
Yeah.
Sesh stuff is okay in terms of quality. I bought it and it's been really shit, especially with his rings. Like that one time he fucked up on the rings really, really bad.
I don't know if I'll ever buy foul play stuff again. Just because the quality I got was fucking, that hat was the one thing I wanted, was the hat to be in good quality. It was all fucking bent. It still is. Honestly, I kind of want to throw it out just because of how fucked up it is. And the foul play jacket, like, it doesn't fit me anymore because I lost a bunch of weight. It's way too big. The pants are way too big because I lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
So
see, that's my problem, but I just wear it because baggy shit is cool. But yeah, no, this is foul play. Panic party psyops. This is old. This should not fit me. Oh wait, shit, dog. We got another foul play right here. Look at that. This is some OG foul play right here. You didn't ever even seen this one before. You know how many of these exist? Guess.
how many?
Guess, Paul. 50.
Damn.
50, dog. 50, dog. T50.
My really problem is like all my cool jackets, like my denim, the cool shirts one, the dead jacket I have, the denim one. Yeah. That thing's way too big for me now, and I'm like, God damn it.
I'll wear it. What about your foul play jacket? That thing's sick you have. If you don't want it, I'll buy it, by the way.
It's way too big.
Any foul play you want to sell, Paul, I'll buy it for what you paid for it. Like, for real. Just let me know. I'll buy that jacket.
I'll let you know.
If the hat's been, I don't want the hat, but
yeah, the hat's all fucked up.
I've been eyeing that. Actually, just give me the jacket.
They threw in some socks and some stickers that if it makes up for it. It's like, I'd rather have a fucking hat that isn't creased, assholes.
Maybe you should tell them that.
Yeah, maybe I should DM them. Yeah, maybe you don't fuck me next time. How about that? After I bought pants, a jacket, and a hat.
You did spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, they've only been around since 2010, so, or maybe even less than that, like 2013 or something. They haven't been around that long.
Jackson, do you want to sign us off today?
Oh, wow. What an honor. We're doing a little flip-flop here. I didn't know we were going to do that. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This has been Gutterball Frame, and you can insert what it was.
77.
77. This has been Frame.
77.
Okay. You're really good at follow-alongs here.
Do you want me to do it again?
Okay. Thank you, everybody. This has been Gutterball Frame.
77! 77!
Whoa! Okay, all right, tone it back. First of all, I need to take it down to 2. No, but really, I appreciate all y'all watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Again, you want to get on Gutterball, DM us, email us, socials, all that stuff. But it's been a really good cast. We're hoping to have some in-person stuff coming at you soon. And that's pretty much all I got to say. If Paul's good, I think he's good. That's the face of good. That's the face of fucking euphoria right there, dog. This has been Gutterball Frame. Don't remember. Thanks so much for watching. Frank Gutterball! Whoa, 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 side to side.